Hello, this is Crazy Kurt, the boat doctor, down at 7-Eleven. You see that big gup? Anyway, the janitor here. This is a 22 by 84 inch Willie's open Raptor, full paint blue. We're go ahead and putting this used, low hour, nice clean jet, 250. Plenty of power. Boy, you ever put the lower unit on this thing, you better hang on onto a prop because this thing will get. It does really good with this 250. Well, we're going to find out because we're going to take it to the water. Anyway, there's the tie downs. You see right there, it is the 2018. Look at the room you got in this. Isn't that beautiful? You got like 4 sliders with arms on them with storage. You get a 4-leg pedestal. You got a fish box. And actually, that's what that drain is there. There's a valve. When you open that fish box up inside, I'll show you when I'm on the water. You can open it up and drain it out, or you can just open it up and fill the water in without using your wash down. And it does have the drain plugs. Will has them, or in our detail, he's got all the drain plugs and the anchor and the nav lights. I checked those already. It's got the fuel gauge. There's fuel in it. Check that. That's okay. This is a VF50LA. There's your serial number. This boat is for sale. They're very stable. You got a pre-flex style hull, which makes a big difference as far as strength. You got your top loading rod lockers, lockable on each side. Lock box over there. You can put your electronics in there if you like. You got your hand wash here. That if you get your kicker motor, it's already got the pad made here. Hang on your kicker. You can plumb that in and have like a warm water bath right there. And there's your wash down hose, and over there is your fuel gauge, your nav switch, your bilge pump switch. Does have dual batteries. I'll show you all that when I get in the boat on the water demo. And here's your capacity to 7 people, 1,350 pounds, 1975 GVW, and you got 300 horsepower max. They do the 300. You wouldn't run a 300 prop, but what they do is you're going to lose about 50% going to a jet. That's why they have a high max horsepower. And in theory, a 20 foot and above really doesn't need it. You got like 4 zincs on this welded on, which is the way to go. Those work the best. Anyway, this is awesome. This is their high output 4-stroke. You got your freshwater flush. So when you are flushing this, put a hose to this, use a splitter at the house. Go ahead and then there's an adapter you put in right here. So and have water going to it there. So turn on the water heavy there. Then on that other side, put the water, then start it up. Always have water going to it. Okay, so when you get done, turn the motor off, then turn the water off. Every time you use this jet, you pull this out, you grease it until it comes out. You need to do that. That's for your pump bearing. Okay, you got internal, like sinks on the back. There's your bucket. You got trim here, you got trim on here, and of course it's got, I'll show you that when I'm out there. But you got to have the key on to read your fuel on the fuel gauge. You also got another wash down up in that front box, which I'll show you that too. It is on this easy loader. I would highly recommend shine guides for this because you're sitting pretty dang close on top of the fenders. You notice that? So I would definitely get the shine guides that go up, so then this sucker will just load perfect all the way up. You won't have to worry about it. And there is a screw that they need to put back into here. That goes down in here that screws into this. This is just a plate. So anyway, that's something they do got to do. I noticed shine guides, definitely. Gear bath oil hubs. You got 5 lug. They're Carlisle marine or boat marine grade tires, basically radials. They're ST20575R14s. Gear bath oil hubs. The hubs look good on all sides. It does have your Fulton 2-speed jack, which is dynamite. This here, all you do is you pull out on the handle like that. That puts it into a reduction. You can see how easy that is to crank. You can't do that in the main, like when this is back into here, which is kind of hard to do it and talk. But anyway, you got to put that into neutral. But I'll show you that when I get down there. But when it's in the standard mode, yeah, you know, you're cranking and cranking. This one here, you pull this lever out, and I mean, it just cranks up so easy. And even if you are off a hair, heck, you can pull it up, hit the brakes, and it will slide up there. Just always make sure you got your safety chain in this latched, even if it's down to here. And when you hit the brakes, it'll drive the boat up. Then all you have to do is just make one crank. Or you can use that, and that works great too. It's got a 2-inch ball. You got your standard flip style latch. You got your pin for your latch. You got your backup right here for your brakes, and your brake fluid's up underneath that. This has got to be all the way out before you can take that cap or turn up into the backing mode. It is on the wiring. It's a flat 5 out of the trailer, so I have an adapter. And one nice thing with this hitch, you can see when you're on top of the ball, so that's nice. Got the tongue jack as well, welded in cleats. Got the anchor derrick up front with the roller and jam cleat. So now we're going to go on the water, and there's your gas fill, and this right here is a vent for your fuel. And you notice they raised this cap up instead of having it right on top. Yet no chance of water getting in there. All right, we are heading to the water. I better grab my pot before I lose that one too. I always do that, you know.